Twitter reminds me of the woods my mom would tell me not to enter because it's dangerous. You know, I could get rabies from a squirrel or maybe get eaten by Bigfoot. But curiosity has killed the cat and made me step into the dangerous woods, just as I have stepped into Twitter today. So I wanted to learn a bit more about what was going on in the world about the Ukraine-Russia situation, and boy was it a mistake to go to Twitter. So here's a video of a missile hitting a residential building in Ukraine. You know, some very terrible stuff. It looks bad and maybe some people even died. But leave it to Twitter to make accusations that don't make any sense. So of course we have people denying it was Russia's missile. I mean, of course, why would it be a missile shot by Russia, the country Ukraine is currently fighting? I mean, just because they shot a fuck ton of missiles in the past couple days doesn't mean this one is also a Russian missile. You know, it was probably some Martians who shot it, or fuck, maybe even Bigfoot from earlier who came out of the woods. Nah, you know, I'm just joking around with you guys. It's obviously the 5G bird AIs that carry the coronavirus. They're the real culprits. So here we have some people claiming it was friendly fire, but they don't provide any evidence. Twitter users are like kindergartners. They accuse claims and don't provide any reasoning or evidence. So Emily, why do you think unicorns exist? Oh, because I said they do on Twitter, so it's a fact now. Honestly, it's fine if Emily does it because she's 5 years old, but we got some grown-ass adults, some of them probably even older than me, who say this shit and don't say why. It's actually baffling. Of course, we got these guys calling it fake, or that the building didn't have any people in it. But how do they know? Do they have some super secret telekinesis powers like Psyche K? And of course, leave it to Alan to not even know the difference between the word new and news. I take back what I said about Twitter users being like kindergartners because I know for a fact that Emily from earlier knows that you need a S at the end to spell news. The thing is, now I'm so confused on whether or not the missile attack was real or was friendly fire, because we got all these different people saying different shit, so it's just confusing and just childish. This is worse than a fucking playground fight between several second graders arguing about which Pokemon card is the best. I like how the guy with the most abnormal and questionable username is the only person on this entire thread who linked a source for their claim/belief. And of course, we have a guy telling him to get vaccinated first. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? What has vaccines have to do with anything about this person's comment? That's like if my mom told me to eat my vegetables and I said, yeah, but the sky is blue. Like, what the fuck does this have any correlation to anything? Well, I do suppose that the message of this video is, if you're gonna post shit on the internet, then put some evidence along with whatever you say so it makes sense and people don't think that it came from Fantasyland. Imagine if I made this video without showing you any of these tweets and claiming I saw it. It would be the dumbest, most goofiest shit. People will think I'm a crackhead and think I'm one of those Christian moms who believe that vaccines cause magnetic force fields that damage our brains and that the government isn't real because I read it on a Facebook post once. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.